What's up everybody? Michael here. I help people master their life. And in this video, I'm gonna help you see why now is the perfect time to become more conscious, more aware, and more healthy in your life. And once again, please subscribe to my channel. We've got a lot more coming that I will help you transform your life in the modern world. One of the smartest things in life that we can do for ourselves and for others and all the people that we love is preventative care on ourselves. It's creating a life that incorporates our own medicine, which is our choices, contemplating how we are currently in our life. When we see ourselves in the perception of an outside perspective, we really can see what and how we need to take care of ourselves. What I'm trying to say is that we must not wait until the cup is overflowing, or another way to look at it is completely empty, to do something about it. We must create a system in our life that supports us in the modern world. The modern world is not conducive to health. We're stressed, we're overburdened, and for most of us, we make choices that are conducive to health or faithful, open, natural living, because we aren't aware of what a lot of these things that we're just programmed to do are actually doing to us. And then before it's too late and our mind can't take it anymore, and our body can't take it anymore, and our mind, body, and spirit together cannot take it anymore, illness, chronic emotional illness, chronic spiritual illness can enter and plague the body. A dis-ease enters into our system. And then what we have to do is not only we have to incorporate the preventative maintenance into our life, but we also have to turn the momentum, change that inertia into a completely opposite direction to heal. And this takes a lot of energy. Most people, when they get hurt chronically or a dis-ease enters into their system, they can't even fathom getting better because of how much work it's going to take. It's like looking up that you're climbing up to Everest and you're on the first step and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to get there. But in my own experience, when I did climb to the base camp of Everest, at over 17,000 feet, and it took me 10 days to get there, all I did was I focused on the present moment of one step after another, and I would look at every little flower along the way, and I would look at all the different rocks and sticks and bugs, and I would look at the mountains sometimes, and I would expand, and then I would look down at my feet, and I would look at the different colored dirt and everything I was walking on, and I would contract. And it was an expansion and contraction, and then I would actually leave the expansion and contraction and focus on exactly what I was doing, on my breath, on my hands, on the temperature, and this would really bring me into the present moment. But rarely did I ever think about how much farther I had to go. And this is how we must live our life if we're looking to truly get better in our life, because we must change the momentum of our life, and this takes a lot of work, takes a lot of programming, or how do I say this, unprogramming of the programming that's in our mind, because this programming is so deep that in order to stop and change the tide of it, a lot of trapped emotions, a lot of trapped traumas in our body are going to be set free, and we don't really want to deal with them all at once, so we can feel overwhelmed. But the key to this is changing our life now, before we get to the point where life is going to force us to. Life can sit you down if you don't sit down enough in your life. Life will make you stand up if you do not stand up enough in your life. And the key is seeing yourself to the best of your conscious ability and making an intention every single day to do what's good for you. Do not live life on autopilot, because the autopilot is programming. The autopilot is not conscious. If we are not actually thinking about what we are watching, listening to, saying, eating, and what we're doing, life is not in our control, and one day it's gonna hit us, and then we're gonna be like, how did I get here? And you don't even know how you got here because you don't remember any of your journey. All what was happening was autopilot, and autopilot is dangerous. We must become aware of what we are doing. You don't even have to know exactly what to do. You just have to need to make the intention to become aware, because the awareness comes from the innate within you. The awareness comes from the creation within you, and that creation is masterful and will guide you into where you need to be, go, and what to do. The how doesn't need to be known right now. The how will present itself when the time is right. So right now, my friends, my family here on planet Earth, I am sending you so much information, so much motivation, so much light and spark and blessing for you to realize that one little step in the right direction creates a momentum and energy that will carry you for the rest of your life. But the intention to start a conscious way of living starts with feeling and seeing where you are now, being truly honest with yourself, and what do you want to change in your life? How do you want to be? Who do you want to be around? Who do you want to become? Ask yourself these questions, these open-ended questions that will allow your consciousness to feed in and answer them, but from the place of creation within you. What we drink, what we put in our bodies, the things we say, the conversations we have, all our actions in our life will carry a vibration that will last the rest of our lifetime. So yes, everything that you've done in your life, it's coming to a point of fruition at some point in your life. I just want to see everyone start to change before the pain and the dis-ease and the confusion and the asking for help sets in. Start to help yourself now. You could be great. You could be like, oh man, I'm good. I got no issues in my life. Everything's flowing. That's great. But still, there's always something that we can do. Because wherever we are held accountable to where we are. So there's always, no matter how we are living in life, everything could be like perfect. But that perfection actually means to go even deeper. So sometimes, oh, my life's perfect, there's nothing going on. It just means that you have the ability to be even more aware and conscious of yourself to the real inner subconscious things that are going on. And that is a blessing in itself, but it's also some very deep work that we can do. When we get to a point where like we're good, or we think we're good, no. There is always something to see within ourselves. So I'm putting so much just light to you right now to just say to yourself, you know what? And also, this makes life so much fun and more enjoyable when you focus on the internal instead of the external. This will really like shake the sheet for you and kind of like, whoa, yeah, there's so much more to focus on than all this other stuff. And you'll get a lot of energy, motivation, kind of purpose out of it. It really changes things up, and it really just shifts your reality around to make you feel awesome. You know? Change the way you eat, change the stuff you're drinking, start exercising a little bit more, focus on what you're saying in your conversation, the love in your life, the relationships in your life, how you're treating nature, how you're responding to things in your life. This is the universe inside of you. Please like and subscribe. Let me know where you're at on your journey. Have a great day. Many blessings.